You might have agreed to the price, but did you just agree to pay the tariff too? Welcome back, trade tacticians. I'm Master Meow. Today we dive into one of the most misunderstood, yet most powerful tools in global trade, Incoterms. They decide who pays what, when, and where, including who pays the tariff. Incoterms, short for International Commercial Terms, are published by the International Chamber of Commerce. They answer vital questions: who arranges transport? Who clears customs? Who pays the duties and taxes? Incoterms don't change the tariff rate. That's based on the product and its origin. But they do determine who's responsible for paying it. That's called tariff liability. And depending on the term you choose, the cost could fall on you or your supplier. Let's explore the most common Incoterms and who pays what. EXW, the seller hands off at their factory. The buyer handles everything, including tariffs. FOB, the seller gets it onto the ship. The buyer clears customs and pays the tariff. CIF, the seller ships and insures, but the buyer still pays the tariff. DAP and DPU, the seller delivers, even unloads, but the buyer still clears and pays duties. DDP, the seller does it all, including paying the import tariff. Which Incoterm should you choose? It depends on your strategy. Want full control and low cost? Choose the XW or FOB. Want simplicity and no customs hassle? Go with DDP. Want the seller to ship but not pay duties? Choose CIF or DAP. Want the seller to absorb tariff risk? Choose DDP, but with clearly negotiated clauses. Here's the trap. Even under DDP, the seller might not fully absorb the tariff cost. For example, DDP, but buyer reimburses seller for duties above 5%. If the tariff jumps to 25%, you're still paying the extra 20%. Always clarify, always document, always double check. Let's review tariff liability by Incoterm. EXW, FOB, CIF, DAP, DPU, all place the responsibility on the buyer. Only DDP puts it on the seller, unless your contract says otherwise. Tariffs aren't just about rates. They're about responsibility. And Incoterms are the silent